Rusty Rocket and Brett Nathaniel here from 94.1 The Rock, visiting with the guys from Downplay who are coming to Aberdeen to rock tonight. You guys made a long trip. It sounds like everyone survived, though, obviously. Good to see that.
Yep.
Why don't you tell us a little more about the band? How'd you guys get started? Well, I guess, actually, first, why don't we do an introduction? Who's who, what do you do in the band? That'll make it a little easier for everyone.
Okay. I'm Trevor. I'm one of the guitar players.
I'm Brian. I play drums.
I'm Brandon. I'm one of the other guitar players.
I'm Dustin. I'm the singer.
And I'm Mike, the bassist.
All right, so now we know who everyone is, so hopefully everyone can kind of try and remember voices as we roll along here. And why don't you tell us kind of how the band got started, too, then?
It started in Athens, Ohio, which is where Ohio University is, about 4 or 5 years ago. Just started playing around town, around Ohio mainly. Moved the band to Columbus a couple years ago. Things started taking off and actually ended up having all new members, which these guys are all pretty much new, and things have just progressed from there, and putting out our 3rd album now.
Now, I watched you guys pull up in your sweet van. Okay, first of all, it's hotter than hell today. Does it have AC?
No, it does not.
And how long was the drive here?
23 and a half, roughly.
Yeah, because
wow.
Puddle of Mud just played Rock on the Range, and we played a show in Ohio as well. And we just took off, yesterday morning and drove straight through. And in fact, we actually have a little heater in our van. The transmission gets up to like 200 degrees. A can of pop actually exploded. It boiled. That's how hot it gets on the floor.
It's very hot.
Did you guys at least get to take in Rock on the Range then before you headed out, or no?
No. We played in Athens.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a big show called Seven Fest there. Had a couple, I don't know, 10,000 people at.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we won't be seeing quite that many tonight. We're hoping to have a pretty good turnout. Should be a good one weather-wise. I mean, outside it's going to be stormy, so what else are they going to do but come rock?
Right.
You know. And you guys are going to start the show off. We've been playing a few of the tracks. I know Sleep and Save Me and Burn It Away, I believe, are the 3 we've been playing. Could you tell us a little kind of inspiration for any of them? Where you pull from? How you wrote them? How it works? I mean, how's the writing process work? Do you do all the writing yourself?
Yeah, you know, up until now, for the most part, all 3 of those I wrote by myself. Mainly because of how new this band is. You know, eventually we're going to start writing more together. But those songs, Sleep, for instance, is pretty much self-explanatory. I am an insomniac, and I indeed do have to take pills to sleep. In fact, I did last night. A couple Tylenol PMs.
Out like a light.
Yep. And then I don't have to drive, because I can just say, hey, I'm groggy, guys.
So an indirect plug for Tylenol PM there. No. That was unpaid.
We're going to be looking for the endorsement.
Do not snort them, it hurts.
So you guys doing a lot of traveling. What's kind of on the horizon for the band? This is just kind of a quick tour, isn't it? Or what do you guys have for the summer ahead?
Well, you know, we've been out with them for a few weeks,
okay.
And we're going to be done at the end of this week with the tour with Puddle of Mud. We have a bunch of big festivals intermittent, but we're working on a major label deal that could be finalized June 10th. We're going to New York for the last stage of it, so that's a big thing going on. And then in the late fall, we're on the Uproar tour with Disturbed, Stone Sour, and Avenged Sevenfold. We're on the side stage, the Ager stage, with Hell Yeah. So we don't know how many dates. I guess there's 40 dates. We are going to be on maybe 10, but we're finding out this week. So
cool.
That's what's next.
So how'd you guys get hooked up with Puddle of Mud on this round of tour?
Well, we just basically we went to New York about a month ago, and we played out there for another major, and it went real well, and they hooked us up with In the Goop Management, which is the same management company that handles Puddle of Mud and a bunch of other big
and
people.
Adelita's Way.
Adelita's Way as well.
Yeah.
What other bands do they handle?
Seven Dust.
Shine Down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think basically what happened was this is kind of like a little test run for the band. I mean, it was never said that way, but we're kind of taking it like that to see how we handle ourselves on the road and if we're responsible and all that stuff. So
we're screwed.
Yeah. But it's been going really, really well so far. We've all, like Puddle and Adelita's Way and us are all, you know, buddy buds now. We all hang out and drink after the shows together and stuff. So it looks as though it's going really well. So we'll see.
Very cool.
I'm ready to just start talking with my radio voice.
We've got, of course, like I've mentioned before, we've been playing the 3 different tracks, and you guys heard a lot of positive feedback, and I keep saying it, you know, it's the first band, sometimes people overlook them, but we want to make sure everyone gets out there, gets a chance to check you out, and especially if you guys are working on major deals, it's a chance to kind of have the rights to be able to say, yeah, we saw them before they were big, you know, that kind of thing. It's very cool.
And that's totally what happens, the overlooked thing. Every show, we're usually not even on the rider, you know, we show up, we're not on any of the promotion, no one knows half the time they don't even know we're playing, so we really appreciate this.
Thank you so much for playing here.
We really appreciate this. Most of the time, nobody has a clue we're even playing. We get out there, and it's just, we got to win them over every night, and we love it. It's a great challenge, and it's been going great. Hopefully everybody will like it like most of the people have in all the other cities we've been in.
Now, one of the questions I like to ask everyone we talk to is, what did you guys listen to when you were growing up?
Motley Crue.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty much probably all different. Honestly.
Yeah, it's an eclectic mix. I listened to a lot of Jane's Addiction when I was a kid. Red Hot Chili Peppers, stuff like that, for Shantae's work.
Sounds like Weezer, Metallica.
Yeah, I think everyone in here is Metallica.
Green Day, Metallica, Nine Inch Nails, all that. I mean,
A lot of punk rock.
Okay.
Grunge. I think everybody has grunge.
Yeah. Do you feel like you pull some of the inspiration for your music now from what you've heard, what you grew up listening to, or even what you listen to now?
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think especially even if in just the live performance aspect of it, I mean, you know, like Dustin said, a lot of us are new, so until we can actually get into writing whatever we're going to be writing for the next record, the inspiration that we pull is definitely more on stage. So, you know, it's a very energetic live show, and I think that we're all pull our inspirations. Like, you know, Mike's really big into like 80s rock and stuff like that, so he's kind of he kind of looks like he's in like, you know, Poison or something when he's on stage. And I grew up on punk rock, so I'm very, you know, crazy on stage, and we all kind of do our own thing, but it works really well. It gels really well.
Cool. So for the people that are coming out tonight, what can they expect out of your live show, and what's a message to everyone listening to us tonight to come to the show tonight?
Keep your girlfriends away.
That's out of the bag.
It's really high energy, like he was saying. It's a lot of, you know, we try for crowd participation, and a lot of these people have never seen us. The crowd response is like an uproar after every song, and it just inspires us for the next song to be even more energetic and stuff. So it's definitely a high energy show. There is the part where it kind of dips down where it's still slow songish, but then we kill it right at the end with like probably one of our heaviest songs. So it's a little bit of everything for everyone. So it's a pretty entertaining show. That's the feedback that we've gotten from the people who haven't seen us.
It's gonna be crickets tonight.
Yeah.
Well, another thing that we love to do is, you know, as soon as we're done, we try to get our gear off the stage as quick as possible, and then we shoot right over to the merch booth, and we try to, you know, meet anyone that we can and make as many friends as we can, because I think that we all feel like that's the most important thing, you know, as part as being in a band is concerned, is, you know, making sure that you meet as many people as possible and make as many connections personally with everyone as well. So that's one big thing that is probably the most important thing for us as far as what we do.
All right, cool. Well, I think that's all we've got for you guys. Looking forward to the show tonight.
Excellent.
Thanks a lot for
thanks for having